Hi guys, can you hear me? Good morning. Hi. So we're going to discuss on chapter 5 today. I hope you have watched all my video that I have posted on YouTube. I see there are a lot of views already since last night. So who is here already? Muhammad Shahrul Nizam, okay. Now I do not know who is this. SPNR, SFNH, who are you again? Oops. Muhammad Salihin, Lamjin, okay. Yasmin, Alicia is here. Oliver, good morning. Nur Shazwani, okay, ready? Is this all? My students? Amiratun, all right, you are here. So, I believe, okay, Siti Nur Safina, all right. Okay, I believe you have watched chapter 5, yeah, and you have learned about product decisions. So while waiting for the others, perhaps you can already type on your questions that you wanted to ask me so that I'll be able to prepare and explain to you further on whatever questions or whatever topic that you're not clear with, right? Do you have any questions or not for me? So product decision, basically chapter 5 is about your first P. Yeah? Remember you have your 4 Ps altogether. So chapter 5 will be on your product, and also chapter 6 later on next week. I'm going to teach you also on your product aspect of your marketing. Yeah. So in chapter 5, it is just about knowing what are the types of products. Okay. And also the packaging, okay, and labeling, branding, and so on. Okay, so is there any part that you are not clear with or you're not sure with? You can actually type the question, okay? Okay, a good question from Nur Shazwani. How does trademark benefit the brand owner? Okay, now when you talk about trademark, it is actually a license or a right for you to be given to in order to use the same brand, also the features or whatever, what they call it, elements of brand, yeah, from the owner. So in order for you to get that particular license, you have to pay. So paying is one way that the owner will get the money, okay, in the way that it is a royalty fees, okay, the royalty fees and also the license fees. So if you want to buy my brand or you want to use my brand in your product, then you have to pay me. So in one way, I can get money from that, and also brand recognition. So instead of you yourself doing the marketing or doing the expansion of the brand name itself, what happened is that you can get other parties to do it for you. And the good thing also is that you get money in return. Okay, so there are two things or two benefits here, which is to get income, all right, from the license that you give them to use your product brand, and also the brand recognition that many more people will get to know about your brand. All right. Okay, Nishazwani. Next, who else there? Muhammad Sharon Nizam, can you explain more about shopping products? Okay, there are 4 types of product, consumer products. Yeah, number 1 is the convenience, second is shopping, third one is the specialty product, and number 4 is the unsought product. Now, shopping products, these are typically the products that are in the shopping mall. All right, and when you do that shopping, you will go and look at many choices. Okay, however, these shopping products, they are not too expensive, all right, but it is more expensive than the convenience product. so it's actually in the middle of the convenient and also the specialty product. So specialty product mostly they are in the boutique, okay. But shopping products they're perhaps in the it can be in the boutique itself, but most or typically it will be in a departmental stores like in the Parkson, okay. So if you go to Parkson, the things are in the Parkson are typically the shopping products. So shopping products requires a lot of what they call it comparisons, right, before you make decision. And the types of involvement is not type of involvement, the types of customers levels, yeah, in terms of cognitive dissonance reducing, okay. And also cognitive dissonance reducing, because you don't want to buy things that later on you regret buying. So that's why when you do shopping, you will try it first, okay. You do some comparisons between one to another shop, all right, then you can decide to buy the product. All right, so that is shopping products. So example, typically your clothes, all right, your shoes, handbags, your backpack also can be a shopping products, okay, things that you go shopping for. Did I answer your question, Sarul Nizam? And do you have any other questions, guys? You guys understand the elements of branding, right? The brand name, brand mark, and also brand equity. Okay, Ameriton is asking, boleh ke individual brand ada dalam family brand? For example, the one, yes, Maggie. Okay. So branding strategies can be two, right? You either use a private branding or a family branding. Now, and in under family branding itself, you can actually combine, okay? Whether you want to use an individual brand or, sorry, not family branding. Hold on, let me see again my slide. Okay, here. Okay, manufacturer's brand and also private brand. Okay, so in a private brand, for example, you can both use a combination of individual brand and also family brand. So that is basically what Nestle is doing. Yeah, Nestle has a lot of other products. So Nestle uses its own manufacturer's products brand name like Maggi, Milo, Nescafe, and so on. Okay, so those are actually individual brand. But for Maggi, all right, this is a family brand for Maggi, which under Maggi itself, you have a lot of other products, not only just instant noodle, but also you have the Maggi sauce, Maggi seasonings, all right, and also other Maggi instant seasoning or for you to cook things, right? So things at the kitchen, for example, are typically used by Maggi under family brand name. Okay, so it can be used as a combination of both. Mama Alif, I did not take my breakfast. I do it my sahur only, okay? Next question. Can you give examples for family branding under private branding? Okay, family branding under private branding. Okay, now a good example of private branding is when you use the store itself, yeah. For example, Watson or Guardian, for example. So Guardian use family branding by by putting the brand name of Guardian to many other products. For example, Guardian tissue, Guardian wet wipes, okay, Guardian cotton buds, Guardian facial cotton, all right, and so many other Guardian brands that has only what they call it. There are many products, but then still using the Guardian brand. So that's Watson, all right. So I think I have an example here, like this. This hand sanitizer, for example, can you see? Okay, so it's Guardian brand, right? So whatever that Guardian put as this brand, even though it's not just only this particular hand sanitizer, but it could be many other products as well, like tissue paper. I don't have my tissue paper of Guardian here. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't have it. All right. So that is when you use the family branding and the private branding. Now, you also notice that Watson, for example, also have this kind of thing. But Watson, they also have their own individual brand under Watson's. Yeah. For example, if you've seen the Watson lotion or Watson shampoo, for example, they do have their own brand, okay, that produce not by Watson but by another manufacturer. So that manufacturer use Watson's brand name, and then Watson rebrand that particular product under an individual brand by Watson. Okay, Amiratun. Hold on, let me read again. I think I answered your question, yeah, Nur Shazwani. Explain more. What's your name again? Sharifah, something yet just now? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at remembering people's name. Okay, Nur Safina. Okay, Nur Safina, you are asking, can you explain more on product item? Product item is a specific version of a product, okay? Whereby in the example that I've given to you, Samsung, right, in the slide, okay, the product item are the specific version of a product. So if you have TV, right, so TV 24K, 65 inches, curved TV Samsung. So that is a product item. Okay, and then Samsung also have a Samsung air conditioner, for example. So a Samsung air conditioner, whatever model or the brand, sorry, not brand, model, the model itself, right? That is the product item. Okay, while when you talk about product line, it's the closely related product items. So Samsung, they produce a lot of TV, for example. So all types of TV that they produce is what we call the product line for TV under Samsung. Okay. Next question. What's that? I can't find, Amirato, I can't find the differences between manufacturer brand and private brand. Okay. Manufacturer brand is basically a brand owned by the factory that produce it. Okay, while the private brands are brand that is put by the retailers or the sellers. All right, so a good example is that, let me see what product do I have here. Hold on, yeah. Okay, I have this two hand sanitizer. Thank God I'm at home. Okay, this hand sanitizer brand Chomel, yeah? Chomel, which is manufactured by Chomel itself. Right? Can you see here? So this is a manufacturer brand. While this hand sanitizer is Guardian brand, whereby Guardian is only a shop, yeah, it's a retail store. Guardian do not have a factory. So what happened is that a manufacturer somewhere over, where is this made from? This is made in Malaysia. There are very fine wordings here. If you have your own, right, you can read here. And this is actually not produced by Guardian, but it is produced by other manufacturer, and that manufacturer do not want to put brand name on their hand sanitizer. So what they do is that, I want to sell this to Guardian. So Guardian can actually put their brand on this particular product and sell it under their own brand. So this is when it is an example of a private branding. And this sanitizer just now is an example of manufacturer branding. Can you understand now, Amiratun? Next question. brand equity, also known as the net worth. Yes, it's the net worth of the brand, okay, and also the company itself. Because of because of that brand, right? That particular company has that particular worth of its assets. Okay, because now brand is actually an asset to a company. If that brand is so good, that means it will brings money. If that brand is actually tarnished, or the reputation of the brand has gone worse, so it can be lost to the company, right? So it's also a net worth for the company. Right, next question. Amiratun only the one that in the class now? Because only Amiratun, they're just asking me questions. The rest of you don't have any question, is it? Okay, the differences between shopping product and specialty product. Right. Specialty products are basically things that are more expensive than those two. Okay. And when you are talking about buying a specialty product, these are typically products that are sold by the manufacturers, retailers, or manufacturers shop. Okay, for example, when you talk about handphones, okay, handphones is a specialty product. Why did I say handphone is a specialty product? Because you can buy phones at phone stores only. Okay, you don't go to MPH bookstore to buy a phone, right? Or you don't buy your phone at kedai jual baju, all right? And also the shoes, okay? So why shopping product is shoes? Yeah, shoes, of course, you cannot buy shoes at the bookstores or other places. But when you talk about shoes, right, typically the price, okay, are the one that determine whether that particular item is actually a specialty product or a shopping product. All right. And most of the time, specialty products are those things that people do not want to accept substitute, or they already have preset in their mind, like what I want to get. Okay, like a cloth, for example, you can either think of whether you want to get a blouse or a shirt, okay, or a baju kurung or what. But for a phone, right, the purpose of it itself is actually for you to use that particular it's a tool for communication. There's no other substitute for the phone, or even the laptop also could be the specialty product. A car, right, or a house also a specialty product. Okay, next. Filza, is family brand similar with private brand? Can combine it one definition? Mm, no. Family brand is actually when you have different types of product under one name, using one name. Okay. While private brand is actually a store brand. So those two things are different, because you can have a family brand under the manufacturer's brand. Like Samsung, for example. Samsung is a manufacturer's brand, where under Samsung's manufacturer's brand, you have the family brand, because Samsung, they do not put other names for their products, like Samsung TV, Samsung refrigerator, Samsung washing machine, all right? So it is still Samsung. But also Samsung has its own individual brand. Let's say talking about handphone, right? iPhone pula. Samsung Galaxy, Samsung. I don't really know about Samsung phone, but Samsung have a lot of lines of their phone, right? They have Galaxy, they have what else? You tell me. Okay, so those are actually individual brand under Samsung, where it use only individual. Samsung also has the family brand, whereby all the products that they sell are actually under the same Samsung name. All right. Mama Alif, we're not talking about Oppo here, okay? Oppo is using a family brand name. So because all of the Oppo brands uses Oppo phones are using Oppo brand name, right? Whatever model it is, it's still Oppo. Mama Shafiq, yeah, TV. What TV is that you're talking about? TV is a specialty product, yeah? Okay, Filza noted. Okay, good. any more other questions that you wanted to know? Muhammad Shafiq, Samsung TV. Yes, Samsung TV is using a family brand name. Okay. Is there any other questions? Okay, Muhammad Salihin, you want to know about the no brand. Now, no brand are those products that are typically sold without any brand name. Okay, and you don't really put a brand name on that particular product because the product itself is known by its own category. For example, eggs. You know telur? Right, eggs, yeah. So when you go to the supermarket and then you want to buy eggs, right? Typically, the eggs are sold in a tray of either 10, 20, or 30. All right. And then you don't have to worry about that particular brand name of and the egg. Okay, let's say your mom say, okay, buy eggs for me. So you don't have to ask what brand you want, mom. All right, but if the girls, maybe the eggs are sold with different grades. Yeah, you have grade A, B, and C, and so on, right? Or double A, so on, right? So the branding of the egg is no brand. Okay, the strategy is being used is no brand. So other than eggs, those typically no brand are used by the agricultural products, yeah, like your vegetables, your fish. Okay, you don't say, Miss, I want to buy Siakap brand emas. Okay, or I want to buy ikan tongkol brand simplicity. All right, so you don't have such thing as the fish giving the fish itself is a fish, so it is known by its product category. Okay, so that is when you use no brand. So most of the time sellers will try to use brand. Okay, so that's why nowadays also you can see that some vegetables are put with their own brand name, which is the gardens or the farmers brand. Yeah, so just to add some brand recognition or brand identification, so that in the future, next time, if you think that you want to buy again that particular vegetables from that particular farmer, then you'll be able to identify the brand name of the vegetables, like the salads. Okay, typically the salads, the fruits. Okay, some fruits. Okay, can you understand me, Muhammad Salihin bin Lamjin? Next question, Amiratun asking on example of persuasive labeling. Okay, persuasive labeling are those packaging, yeah, with labels that are very attractive. Okay, and the attractiveness could include a very nice picture, very striking and bright colors, all right, and not much details on the information on that particular label. All right, so the main purpose of doing that persuasive labeling is that so that people will feel attracted to buy the product because of the colorful, beautiful colors of the labeling. All right. While the informational labeling has a lot of information, okay, that will tell a lot of like I think this one is actually one of the informational labeling, yeah, because they have a lot of things here. All these small wordings here, okay, these are actually informative. While we talk about persuasive, you want me to find items in my house, is it? I don't really buy things because of its beautiful. Oh, I think, hold on, let me try to see. This one, all right? So this could be an example of persuasive labeling because from the picture here that you can see from the packaging here on the label, it doesn't say a lot of things, right? It's just pokey, and then it has a very colorful, because I like pink, for example. So because of its pink color, so it attracts me to buy. without me knowing what is actually the flavor and so on. Okay. Yeah, it is just a flavor of sakura flavor. Have you tried this? It's actually nice. Okay. So you lapar already, is it? Okay, next question. Can explain more on repeat sales. Okay, this is one of the benefits of branding, yeah. For repeat sales, let's say your brand is so good, right, and people already well known about your brand. Everybody likes your brand, so every time you wanted to, not every time. They want is actually to make sure that whenever people realize that your brand is good, next time they will actually buy again. That is a repeat sales. Okay. And every time, let's say you wanted to produce a new product using that same brand, people will know the goodness of the reputation of the products that you have produced previously, and automatically people will think that, oh, okay, this brand is a recognized brand, is a very trusted brand. So whatever new products that they are going to launch or they just launch, people will automatically buy. Okay, that is for repeat sales. That is when I give you an example also, iPhone, right? So iPhone, every time Apple launch its new iPhone, people are queuing in front of the door, all right, because they want to be part of first people who have that particular iPhone. Why? Because of the brand benefits. Okay, because people trust iPhone brand. All right. Menu buka puasa, I haven't thought of it yet. Why you want to belanja me, is it? You can ask Grab to send to my house. I'll PM you my address. Okay, next. Wuzi, can you explain more about brand equity? Brand equity is basically the brand assets, yeah, the value of the brand, which are determined by the many factors. Okay, many factors are being used or to compute the brand equity. Most of the time, it is calculated by using the market shares that owned by that particular company. All right. As you can see in the examples that I've given to you, Amazon is number one brand, has a net worth of more than 30, 360 billion, is it? All right. So that brand equity is actually brand asset. The amount of worth, how to say this, huh? How worthwhile, or not to say how worthwhile, how, what they call it? It's like it's like this lah. If you're talking about a girl, right? For example, nak hantaran for nak meminang this particular girl. So you're talking about, okay, this girl, what does she has? Okay, does she has a diploma? Does she has a degree, PhD or what? Okay, and talking about is she knows how to cook? This she looks very pretty and so on. So looking at that particular variables, right? You know, okay, this is the amount of hantaran you want to give to that particular lady. All right. So for a brand, for example, by looking at all many other criteria, all right, especially in terms of the market shares and also the brand recognition of it, when you say that name, everybody knows. Okay. That is actually the amount or the value of the brand itself. Right. Did I answer your question, yeah, Uzi? Putri Arisa, you lapar already? It's just 11:30, okay? Don't lapar yet. No, Shazoni, I still don't I still don't quite get how there is family brand under private brand. Because, for instance, the private brand is Watson. Watson represent the private brand name, right, Miss? Okay. I forgot the brand name. Hold on, let me see whether I can find it here. Under private brand, okay. Actually, if you go to Watson's, right, maybe you can try to go to Watson, although, of course, after PKP lah here. Or you can go to Watson website, okay, and you'll be able to see that there are actually a lot of other brands under Watson brands. Okay, this includes their they have their skincare, right? Okay, one good example, I don't know whether you realize this or not, but Naturals by Watsons. Okay, I don't have the products that I can show to you. Natural is actually they have their body care, yeah? Like lotion, oil, uh, serum, okay, and also Naturals by Watson, they have their facial skincare, all right, and also other than that they have their own vitamins, right? But then again, these brands are determined or are being decided by Watson instead of the manufacturer itself, okay. So let's say, because this example is actually Guardian. I don't have the Watson example here. Let me see first. Okay, this is a face mask, yeah? Face mask by Watson, okay? Where actually this particular mask is produced by this, what they call this thing, Tencel, right? Tencel. So what happened is that Tencel brand is actually an individual brand under the Watsons brand. Okay, do you got it? I hope you got it. I don't have any other products to show to you. Or later on, maybe I can share in the WhatsApp group on the. Well, maybe I can put it here. Can I? I think I can. Copy and then I give you the example. All right. Yes. So you can look at this particular link to see the Watson brand, which is when it is actually an individual brand under store brand. Okay, under the store brand. Store brand is the private brand lah, yeah. Okay. Next, can you explain more on combination? Combination of what? Can you be more specific, Shafiq? Next, can you explain and compare specialty product and shopping product? Khairul Shazwan, you just joined the class, is it? I already explained this just now, the specialty product and also shopping products. So those of you who just woke up and joined me, right? So your friend is asking the specialty product and also the shopping product. So specialty products, things that you can only get it at that special store. Okay, specialty store. For example, you want to buy a phone, okay, iPhone for example, then you can go to Switch. Only at Switch, right now, okay? Or you want to buy a Samsung phone, then you go to the Samsung shop that sells phone, right? And or other electronics shops like Harvey Norman or Thank You. Harvey Norman is a specialty store that sells whatever in that specialty stores are considered the specialty product. And the one thing that can easily be recognized is based on its price. Okay, typically it is very, very expensive. And when you do specialty, when you want to buy a specialty product, it will requires a high involvement, okay, and you will go through the whole process of consumer decision making, right? While the shopping products, these are typically things that are more expensive than the convenient but more cheaper than the specialty products, okay. So typically when you want to buy your clothes, your shoes, your bags, all right, those are shopping products. where you can normally buy them at the departmental stores, such as at the Parkson. Okay, next. Shafiq, I hope you give me the more explanation, yeah, combination under manufacturer brands. Combination under manufacturer's brand. Yeah, I already explained also. Maybe you just joined the class. Okay, combination is just like Nestle. Nestle, they have Nestle, Nescafe, Nestle Milo, Nestle Cornflakes, all right, Nestle Maggie, all right. So these are individual brand under manufacturer brand. When you do combination, is that, for example, you take Maggie. So Maggie is one brand which is an individual under manufacturer brand by Nestle. So Maggie is an individual brand, but Maggie also has is called a family brand name, which is a combination of both, yeah, which is individual as compared to Milo, Nescafe, and also Coco Crunch. All right. So Maggi is an individual brand itself. So, but under Maggi, they have other products. Okay, other products like Maggi instant noodle, Maggi chili sauce, Maggi tomato sauce, Maggi seasonings, Maggi chicken rasa, and so on. All right. So these are actually a family brand for Maggi. Okay. So I hope you all understand now. Yeah. Next. Other questions? Did I miss anyone's question? Compare already. What is this Guardian Gang? Next, Alif, you want spaghetti, is it? You want to belanja me? Okay, thank you. Okay, right. Combination, okay, done. Okay, good. Have you really watched the video that I've posted? So what are the part of the I already explained on the repeat sales just now. So this is the benefits of a brand, yeah. So when you talk about repeat sales, it means that if you have a very good brand, whenever you produce a new product under the same brand, people will already recognize how good your product was previously, and it will actually encourage them to repeat purchase. Repeat sales mean buying it again. Okay, so let's say if you already tried this particular Pocky and it is nice, so next time you can find this particular brand because it is nice. So whatever flavor that Pocky produce next time, you automatically believe that it's gonna be nice because previously you have tried it and it was nice for this flavor. So if they produce a new flavor later on, then you will automatically want to buy because you trusted this particular brand. Okay, so that is repeat sales, meaning buying it again. All right. Next, is there any questions on packaging? So I think I covered most of the part of your types of products. Okay. The product item, product lines, and also product mix. Please don't get confused with product items between product items and also product line. Yeah. And then branding is done now. Packaging. See any question on packaging? Okay. So you know all the functions of packaging. Yeah. How there are 4 functions of packaging. And you should know that what does it means by each of those functions. Miss, can you explain more for the universal product code? Okay, the UPC. The UPC is the codes, yeah, like this. Okay. Terbalik. This one. All right. To you, are you concerned with this particular code or not? No, right or not? because it doesn't mean anything to you and you can't even read. Yeah, it's like a barcode. Okay, so this is actually the universal product code, which in short is the UPC, whereby to the customer or the consumers, this is just for you to check price. Okay, if there is a checker machine, you just check at a particular machine to tell you how much is the price. But to the manufacturer, again, to the manufacturer, the code, if that is, if they are using an integrated supply chain, yeah, this is in a way that if the example that I've given to you is that Walmart, okay, items that are sold in Walmart, of course, all the items has the barcode, okay, barcode just now, okay, has a barcode. But to Walmart, those barcode is not just the price, but also contain information such as how many quantity left in their stores, all right, the expiry date of the product, okay, and who are the manufacturer. So yes, to alert the factory how much item in the mart, so to be ready in the stock. Correct, Sharonizam, you actually listen to my video and watch it. Thank you. So when you talk about that code, for example, everybody buy, right? When people buy, it will be scanned at the cashier. So the cashier will actually not only display the price, but also alert or link. It was linked to the manufacturer, so the manufacturer will know how many units of the product have been sold out, and they know the stocks in that particular store. So when they see that that particular product is running low stocks, automatically the manufacturer will be sending the products to the stores without that store telling them, hello, we are running out of your stock, can you please refill or restock your products. They don't need to do that anymore. Okay, so with the barcode, there are a lot of things can be what they call it use, okay, for many parties. Okay, it also includes, like, the expiry date of it, okay, where's the location of the manufacturer. These are read by the computer, okay, and you can only access it if you have the system to read the barcode. All right. Okay. Any other questions that you want to ask me? Okay. I hope you can open the link to the Watson website just now, yeah? Just to tell you, Guardian or Watson did not pay me anything, yeah, to tell you about their products. This is just for your for the example, so that you'll be able to understand. All right. I don't get any commission for advertising their hand sanitizer or what. Okay. Can you give me another questions? Perhaps another two more questions that I can answer here before it's 12 o'clock. Do you understand the functions of packaging? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Semua kata yes, yes tu. Dah faham lah tu. Okay, no problem. Okay then, so if you have no other questions, then I think we can end our live session. But before we end, I would like to announce that for Group B, we're supposed to meet on Tuesday 4 to 6, right? So from now onwards, then we will change that particular class because 4 to 6 is already near to buka puasa, right? So what we'll do is that you will be joining this particular group D class from 10 to 12 every Friday. Okay? Group B, can you hear me? And every Monday for our 1 hour tutorial class, I believe you'll be doing your own tutorial. So I will be using that 1 hour class on Monday for your quiz, right? So be ready for chapter 5 quiz next week on Monday. That I will open it perhaps in the afternoon lah ya, because I takut malam nanti you all nak terawih lah, you all dah tidur ke apa ke. Okay, so we'll be doing it during 12 to 2 or 12 to 4 o'clock, right? I will let you know on your quiz time in the Google Classroom. All right? So if you have no other questions, then good. I'll give the QR code for group D later on in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, right? Okay. So thank you guys. Be safe. Selamat berpuasa to those of you. And also, yeah, don't forget to study for your chapter 5 quiz. And don't forget your assignment, yeah? If you have any question on the assignment, please ask me in the WhatsApp group. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.